When it comes to your health and wellness, remember to put value back in you. I want you to use your value of yourself. Picture a scale. We're here, or we're below. If you've neglected yourself and you feel your energy is low, you've possibly gained weight, you have brain fog, you have possibly an autoimmune disease or a chronic disease or something other, that means that you've undervalued yourself and you have to be back on top. You have to put the value of you back here. If you've fallen into the middle, it's hard to get back on top. Yes, it's a challenge, it's a struggle, but you can do it step by step to get back on top. It's time for you to put value back in you. It's time for you to remember that you are valuable. You deserve more. And in order to get back on top, if you've fallen a little bit, you have to take the right steps to get there. It's not a race. We're all learning. We're all continuing to grow. But with that understanding, our value for ourselves has to be on top always. If we let it fall, it just keeps scaling down and down and down until where are we? At the bottom. We don't want to be at the bottom. We should never be at the bottom. We should always be on top. So let's put value back in you. How do you do that? You can do it with starting with your health, starting with how you feel, from the physical form to the emotional form. How do you feel? Ask yourself these questions. Journal. Journal how you feel every day when you wake up to when you put your head back on your pillow. Journal the in-betweens. If you had a high, if you had something to celebrate, something that excited you. And journal the lows, something that maybe frustrated you or made you upset. Journal those emotions and go back to those and figure out, that'll help you pinpoint to why you're having these emotions and what set it off. Journal what you eat and journal how you feel after you eat. Journal if you see any change in bowel movements or bloating or indigestion, but journal how you feel emotionally after you eat. Food is medicine. Food is healing. Food is more than substance. Food is more than energy. It helps us sustain, yes, but we have a different relationship when it comes to food. We either have a safe relationship or we have a borderline walking safe relationship or none at all. So what relationship you have to food also helps with the relationships you have with yourself and your emotions. Do you eat emotionally? Do you eat to be well? Do you eat because you love food, you love flavors, you love textures? So when I say write down how you feel after you eat your meal, I want you to also write down, yes, the feeling concept, and if you're full or if you're not, if you're satisfied, if you're not, but also how did you feel? Were you satisfied and did you enjoy the meal? Were you satisfied and or are you dissatisfied with the meal? So write down the emotional components with after you eat your meal and also the physical components too. And that'll help you to tailor and better personalize what it is you want to continue to consume and things you can let go of. And that's another step. But just know that in order to put value back in you, you have to trust in with yourself, understand you're still learning, give yourself grace, and try to go with the flow and see how it works out. So let's start putting value back in you. Take care. And if you have any questions, just send an email. And remember to click that button and subscribe for more nutritional tips and wellness tips and living your best life holistically well.